welcome to the inaugural podcast, Gaming, Gains, and Geekery. So, this will be my very first attempt at talking about the things that I love to talk about, which is gaming, gains, and geekery. So, we'll talk about video games, board games, whatever games are on the horizon, or maybe games that I'm playing right now, or maybe talk retro, as I love to do the retro gaming as well. And gains being fitness specifically. I am a coach and a fitness enthusiast, have been for many years. So I love to talk about various concepts inside of fitness and health. And then geekery will be whatever sci-fi, fantasy things are going on that I want to talk about. So sometimes that might be books, TV, movies. We'll just see what's exciting me at the time of each of these podcasts. So for today's topics, we have Pokemon Legends Arceus in the gaming category, as that is what I have been playing recently. We will talk about balancing our fitness with our lifestyle, and we're going to talk about the Obi-Wan trailer that just dropped. So, starting us off, Pokemon Legends Arceus, for those who are unfamiliar, is the latest installment in the Pokemon franchise. I personally have kind of moved away from Pokemon in recent years, haven't been enjoying the games quite as much, but had some friends tell me that they really enjoyed this game and thought that I would as well, so I picked it up and I started plugging away at it, and I have to say, holy shit. It is so good. Definitely a really nice open world Pokemon concept, which I think is something that the franchise has kind of been lacking. I feel like the structured move from one area to the next, fighting the gym leaders, got a little bit stale in previous generations. Honestly, I don't think I have played another Pokemon since probably red, blue, yellow, so way back in the Game Boy days. But yeah, I just kind of got away from it. When Pokemon Go came out, I was kind of excited about that, having a mobile version of the game, getting people out into nature and walking around and catching Pokemon. That was a lot of fun. But then once that novelty wore off, kind of stopped playing that game. And now here we are, several years later. It's hard to believe it's been probably 5 years since Pokemon Go came out. Jesus. So I kind of decided to give another crack at Pokemon here, and Pokemon Legends Arceus is definitely a lot of fun. If you want an open world game, you kind of just explore this new region within the Pokemon universe, finding Pokemon, catching Pokemon, maybe fighting Pokemon if you want. There's actually a lot of different ways that you can make the game kind of suit your own personal style. So I think this could appeal to a lot of different people, and I think that's a really exciting direction for Pokemon to go in. And I'm hoping that as they continue with the franchise, because they recently announced 2 more Pokemon games that will be coming in the next couple of years, hopefully they'll keep this open world concept so that they can continue to garner new fans and keep the old fans engaged in the franchise as well. So yeah, the Pokemon Legends Arceus. If you haven't tried it and you're at all curious, then I definitely recommend that you go and you check it out. So, moving on, let's talk about the gains aspect here. So, we're going to talk about balancing fitness and lifestyle, because this is something that I'm actually quite passionate about. I personally feel like you should be able to do both fitness, nutrition, and then incorporate that into your lifestyle. So it shouldn't dominate your lifestyle. It should be something that enhances your lifestyle. And I think a lot of people wind up in this trap where they think it's an all or nothing kind of approach. And that's just not beneficial for you in the long term for your health. If you are thinking of everything in fitness as being this all-encompassing, dominating your life type of thing, then you're going to grow resentful of fitness. But if you think of it as something that's enhancing your life and it's going to bring you more balance and energy and confidence, then it becomes something that you look forward to. It's a part of your day that is going to benefit you in the long run. This is something that like all of us really need. If you want to live the best life that you can, you want to be the best gamer that you can, you want to be the best like father, mother, brother, sister, whatever that you can be, like fitness should be a part of that. And that doesn't have to mean grueling workouts in the gym. It doesn't have to mean eating boiled chicken and broccoli at every meal. Those are misconceptions of what fitness should and could be. And I think like more of us need to start to realize that there's a lot that we can do inside of the fitness space that is a lot more balanced. So sometimes, yes, you should eat your vegetables. You should eat your lean proteins. You should get to the gym and do like 30 to 60-minute workouts. Those are things that I think all of us should be doing. But if you just don't enjoy those things, they shouldn't be encompassing your entire life. If you don't want to go to the gym, find other ways to be active. You can go for a walk. You can engage in organized sports. It doesn't really matter how you move your body, but you should be moving your body. The body is designed to be moved. And the more that you don't move it, the more sick and unhealthy you become, and then the less able you are to enjoy the other parts of your life. So balancing those things is extremely important. And I think like figuring out where that balance lies for you. How intense do you want to get with your training? How intense do you want to get with your diet? Those are questions that you have to answer for yourself that are usually going to be based around what suits your particular lifestyle. And these things are fluid. They can change over time. So you may have periods where you are more gung-ho about your diet. You're going to be more strict and following a more rigid meal plan, and that's okay. But then there's going to be other times where you need a little bit more balance. You need some flexibility to take a step back and think, you know what, like I just want to enjoy this cookie or this like 2-liter tub of ice cream. Probably don't do that, but like you get the idea that you should be trying to enjoy your food sometimes, and you can both enjoy your food and make progress on a fat loss goal once you understand the basic principles of like getting your lean proteins, making sure you're eating your fruits and veg, and getting 8 to 12,000 steps a day, or like a 20-30 minute relatively intense workout in. If you are doing those things, you have more flexibility in your diet to enjoy the foods that you want to enjoy, but also to enjoy the rest of your life. If fitness is not enhancing your life, then you're doing it wrong. And that's just my opinion, but I think most of us can agree that we could use more balance in our lives. So how do we achieve that? Well, like I said, you have to kind of play around a little bit and test things out for yourself. You're not going to just jump in head first and just be able to balance both your fitness, your nutrition, and the rest of your lifestyle. You will have to test different ideas, work with yourself or with a coach to help you establish better routines and habits that are going to help you long term. Again, you want to be sure that you are enhancing your life through your fitness and your nutrition, not detracting from your life. So if you need some help, definitely feel free to reach out. I am taking on clients, so you could hire me as a coach, or maybe you need a recommendation for another coach. There's definitely plenty of options out there and help you find somebody that would be a really good fit for you. So that's good for the Gainz section. Let's talk about geekery. That Obi-Wan trailer that just dropped. Whoa! I don't know if you've seen it yet. If you haven't, it's on the Disney's Instagram page. I'm sure you can find it on YouTube as well. Just mind-blowing how good this looks like it's going to be. I have been eagerly awaiting this since they announced it a few years ago. Ewan McGregor coming back to reprise his role as Obi-Wan, Hayden Christensen coming back to play Anakin, Darth Vader. There are some new characters being introduced, Sith Inquisitors. It's super exciting. And watching the trailer, I was so fired up. It was just, How can you not be excited about this show? It just looks so good. And I love that they're not utilizing the same stories that they have rehashed so many times with Star Wars. I think we need to expand the content a lot more. And like shows like The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett have done a really good job of like showing us what the Star Wars canon can be. I think like a lot of people were very disappointed in what came out of the sequel trilogy, and I totally understand and I respect your opinion. I personally didn't hate them. I thought there were some problems, but I thought they were pretty good overall. They gave me that, like, they got the Star Wars itch handled for a little bit. But then when they came out with The Mandalorian, it was like, oh my God, this is what Star Wars has been missing for years. Somebody who finally understands what these stories are supposed to be about and is presenting it in a way that's extremely exciting and new and engaging. And even like people that aren't a huge fan of Star Wars are able to really enjoy these new mediums. And I think like that's what I want. Star Wars has been such a huge part of my life. It's something that I've enjoyed from a very young age. I watch A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back every year at Christmas. If I have enough time on my hands, I'll watch some of the others as well. But because of that, there's just this childlike giddiness that comes with anything new announced within the Star Wars universe, whether that's the games, whether that's the like TV shows, movies, whatever they're working on. All of these things just get me really fired up. I'm excited to talk about and experience this universe in even more depth. But it's if you haven't watched that trailer yet, you need to go check it out. It definitely is teasing some pretty interesting storylines. I think I feel like I'm going to be a little disappointed that it's a 6-episode limited run, but I'm sure they're going to do a great job. It just looks phenomenal, and I can't wait to experience it. So that is my inaugural podcast. Hopefully this works out well, and I will continue to do these. The plan is to do a few episodes here and there every week, depending on what kind of time I have on my hands. I'm going to be bringing on guests from time to time to talk about various different concepts as well. If there are any topics you would like me to cover, please feel free to go to my Instagram at Ward's Way to Fitness and leave me like a DM or comment on one of my posts to let me know what topics you'd like me to cover. If there's something specific you'd like me to talk about, whether that be in the fitness, the gaming, or the geekery sphere. Maybe there's something you want my opinion on. I am happy to talk. I've been told I have a nice voice. So thanks so much for listening. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you on the next one.